And we are live. And we are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Story Forward podcast with your humble host, two of the most talented authors you may not know, Dominique Mondesir and
Gabriel, Rathweg.
Sorry if my voice sounds a bit raspy. I am currently under the weather, but we will prevail and we will give you what you are here today for. We are the greatest story podcast that's ever been formed, created across the universe, nay, the multiverse. Two authors telling stories live on air. How are you doing, brother? You're good? You good?
Bro, I am wonderful. Life is good. Just busy. Every day is just so busy. No time to faff off, as they like to say, or, as the kids like to say. What do they say these days? Skirt, skid 7, yeah, I don't know, man. One of those words. It's one of those kids' words. But just so busy, man. Just trying to, do things. Hey, wait. Pull that mug back to the screen, please.
Come
on. Everybody, that is a vintage Harry Potter's Marauders map mug with the catchphrase to activate the map on Harry Potter. That's good. I thought that's what it was. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So that's what it was.
I know JK's been under fire of late, and I just read I read it. I skimmed article about her latest book and how it bombed. I don't know how true that was. I didn't do much research into it, but
I'll find out. We'll find out in 35 seconds.
Apparently, yeah, her latest book didn't do great. Her latest book under her pen name. I don't know if it's a mystery book or something. Is it a mystery book or something along those lines?
September 2025.
That could be it.
Oh, wait. Hallmarked Man? New installment, internationally best-selling series. Okay,
I think it was book. Yeah, I think it was book 5.
Pseudonym Robert Galbraith.
That's the one.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure she's doing fine.
Of course she's doing fine. She's a billionaire. She's doing fine.
I mean, you said you didn't have any shit to talk, but I guess that's out the window. Whose side are you on, JK's or the others?
I don't know, because I never got into the whole situation. So honestly, gun pointed to my head, I can't tell you what the dispute or the argument or the ruckus.
That is not how it works these days, my friend. These days, you make an uninformed decision, pick a side, and then die on your goddamn hill.
So
that's what you do.
I honestly didn't even look into it. I was like, some people are screaming at. I will say though, some people from the left were screaming at JK. Some people on the right were bigging her up. I didn't get it. I just loved the books. I was like, you know what? I ain't got time for that. I'm just gonna keep on writing and chug along. So I have no idea what the whole thing is about. If I'm honest,
I forgot. There's a quote from somebody that's like, "How come you're not, mad at this person?" Blah blah blah. They're like, everybody's angry, and the person's like, "Whoa, hey, I've seen what you cheer for, so I'm not gonna be upset at what you're angry at." Something weird like that. What is that?
Cool.
You know what I'm talking about? What is that quote? It's like,
I've never heard it.
I've seen what you. Yeah, here we go. I've seen what your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer.
Oh, fair enough.
That's a good
quote. This is a very good quote, actually. Very good quote. But yeah, so I don't know. Like I said, her books are one of the first books I learned how to read. Yeah.
Well,
I doubt it's that serious. I doubt she's not. If she's not raped anyone or killed anyone, or stolen anything, I couldn't care less, if I'm honest.
And what if she had? Would you care then?
Maybe. Depends on what sort of crime it was. If someone had broken into her home, well, her castle in Scotland, and she just went all John Wick on them, blowed some motherfuckers away. Yes, we can talk now. We can swear now. Some of the five blow some of the fuckers away. I would like, yeah, JK is gangster as shit.
I would be so into, like, I'd be like, oh shit, she is like the best. Like,
the best,
if that was real shit, yeah.
If she just smoked some fools who tried to enter her property,
smoke some fools.
I'd be
break yourself, fool.
Yay!
I can't even say the line now because it's politically incorrect. When I was younger, I was allowed to say the line.
Okay, all right. But yeah, so
Bro,
yeah,
I'm sure nobody even knows what movie that's from.
Is that Menace Society?
It is Menace Society.
Oh shit, that was a good guess. I've not watched the movie.
Hey, what's up, Harsh Chad Hari UP81? I don't.
Yeah, hello.
Can you see the comments, Dom?
I can see the comments. Yes.
Okay, so you need to take part in this whole talking to people in the comments thing.
No, I don't want to though. The reason why is the distraction. I'm very not ADHD, but I go off a tangent. Very squirrel brain.
It's fine to go on a tangent, my friend. Just I'm like, hey, let me copy your book links into the chat and talk about your books, and you're like, I can't discuss things with people who interact with us. God damn it. My attention span is not long enough.
Oh, this is what I'm waiting for. So what shit do you have to talk? You want to talk some shit? I love hearing you rant about some shit. Oh, but before...
Oh, God. Do I want to rant about some shit today?
Before we do, what was your take on JK? Were you with her, or were you with the left, or were you... her ops? No, were you with her ops? Let's put it like that. Were you with her or with her ops?
Bro, I'm riding Rowling, dog. I'm riding Rowling. I'm riding Rowling. I'm on her side, man.
You're on that broomstick fucking closet.
Bro, I am riding that broomstick train. I got two hands on my stick and I'm flying, man. I'm flying. Nah, dude, I love J.K. Rowling's books. At least I love the first, 5 Harry Potters, and then I became an adult. I was like...
everything you said, I think that's the thing that gets the most hate after everything you said.
Bro, I could tell you some stories. So not only am I the most interesting man in the world, I've traveled the world, and I've had so many different jobs and all sorts of things where people would be like, oh my God, that's amazing. I've worked at Disney World, I've climbed the pyramids in Egypt. I've done shit that people imagine they wish they could do. I've scuba dived.
Pyramids of Egypt.
I climbed the Giza pyramid in 1995 and have pictures before you were allowed to do it.
No, we weren't allowed to go up by the time I went.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's just I'm saying there's shit that I've done that's kind of nuts. And what was the point of this? Where were we going?
Right. I don't know how you got from here, but it was riding
J.K. Rowling. Yeah. Riding Rowling's stick. Riding Rowling's stick. Let's put a pin in that real quick. But look at this, buddy. Hey, look at your book. 4.6 stars out of 5. 81% 5 stars. 7% 4 stars. 10% 3 stars. That's 98% 3 stars and above, and 2%.
No 1 stars. That's fucking I don't look at rankings.
2K is not bad, sir. 2K is not bad.
Yeah. What was I gonna say to you? All right.
What were you gonna say to me?
What shit you have to talk? You said you want to talk some shit.
Well.
And people who are watching, are you on JK's side or are you on her ops side? Who are you going for, JK or her ops? We're talking about JK Rowling, by the way. Who are you for?
You don't have to be informed whatsoever. Just say whatever you
make a decision.
I don't know if I have too much to rant about, man. Life is really good. I'm just so busy, and I hate to be that guy.
You had some shit to talk with. You got it.
No. I asked you if you had shit to talk about or anything like that. And you said no. And I said, okay, I don't either. If I do, let's do it live.
Okay, all right, fair.
Fucking let's do it live. 10 minutes in. Fuck.
Okay. Then.
But I believe here. This is this. You see this? It says, "Alone against a whole army. Epic songs that make you feel like a lonely warrior."
Fair.
I feel like this is you. This is your head. This is what I feel like it's in your head throughout the day. You're
Probably,
like,
this is the sort of shit I listen to
no,
when
but
I
like
write books.
without music and shit. But like when you're just walking around, like without earphones, and like in your mind, you have like a soundtrack that's like, dun, 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 dun. Like Dominique, the Mondesir, the destroyers, like walking down the street, and then you have this in the background, but you don't have any actual music. But like in the back of your mind, like this is what's like you're like walking into your BJJ studio, and you're like, ah, and this is playing, so you open the door, you're like, hello, you know, like everything in your life is like an epic.
I listen to like, oh, I've never asked you. Do you listen to your music when you write?
Dude, I listen. Really, you never asked me. I listen to music when I write all the time. It's part of what I write. I put like chapter titles or soundtrack.
Yes,
I have a
know
soundtrack.
that. Yeah, okay, yes,
yeah,
remember that. Yes, yeah.
Unfortunately, with streaming, you can't play like copyrighted music, which is so dumb. Like it's so dumb. I understand, like, hey, you can't steal our music, but like, if you want somebody to hear your music, right, and you haven't heard it in a long time, you let them play it over the radio, and they pay like a half a quarter of a cent or whatever to play your music over radio to people, and people get like reviews and advertising from that. But if you're just streaming for no money, like we're non-monetized. We have no ad revenue from these streams.
We say too much shit to be monetized.
And our goal is not to be monetized on the stream; it's to write books, sell books, and things like that. So, like, you can't even just like have music in the background. It's just dumb.
I know. Yeah. I know. There's the music industry, my friend. The music industry, a shady business. Yeah, I have no shit to talk actually.
So life's that good? You have nothing to talk about?
No, nothing. Yeah, no shit to talk about at all. Like, I am going into 2026. I have this mantra, which I'm gonna is speaking less and doing more. You have
this
mantra, speaking less and doing more, and protecting my energy.
Not wasting it on others.
Man,
hell like, yeah, son.
Yeah, just oh god, too many things I was in or been invited, like into being invited. Like I can't anymore. I can't.
You remember I've talked to you about that before, about like how like the one thing that I covet the most, that I can never get enough of, and that everybody takes from me is my time.
Yeah,
it's the only resource that I have a finite amount of, and then people take it like it with good intentions, with not even bad intentions. People will monopolize and take your time because it's important, really, because your time is important.
I know.
To others too.
To others, yeah.
You know, and it's really a finite resource. Money is not a finite resource.
Money comes.
Money you can make whenever you can.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, I was just in a bunch of like WhatsApp groups and social media groups, and I'm like, this has become like small talk via social media. What the fuck am I doing? So
Gabe
protecting my peace, my friend, protecting my peace, and just doing, actually it's you more than anything which told me to keep things simple. And this year I'm keeping things simple. That was, I don't know if did we talk about this on live, or was this between a conversation between me and you? We were like, just keep shit simple. Life is not that complicated. Just keep shit simple.
Yeah. Shit's not that difficult.
So
we make it difficult.
Keeping shit simple. I'm not trying to overcomplicate things.
Oh, and then we talk shit. Let's talk shit. We talk shit about everybody. I was like, hey, you were like, no, but I got to go to this thing and do this thing and blah, 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 and, and these things. And I was like, bro, do you? Because look at who's there. Look at that dude. Look at that chick. How do they look? Are they happy? Are they healthy? Are they drinking themselves to death? Are they trying to fuck their secretary? Like their underage secretary? Like what is, I'm just saying, like, are they part of like this predatory publishing company that's called Shadowlight Press, I believe. Don't quote me. Non-disclaimer. Hypothetically, that is all the rage and the boards about stealing authors' IP and not letting them out of predatory contracts and stuff. Is that, I'm just saying, there's all this shit that is happening right now. And also, this is a side note. Have you ever watched our videos?
Sometimes. Why?
Did you ever notice I look like I'm fucking autistic?
Yeah, that was the whole thing for me.
I'm not watching these videos. I'm doing this. I'm like, this is perfect for the story, man.
That was the whole thing. That was the whole thing. Hold on. You just dropped a lot of shit right now. I don't know if this is real or not. Who is this company? Shadowlight Press.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull it up in the boards, but I can't get my book above 4 stars, dude. You're killing it with Story of Gods. I'm sitting at 85. It'll jump back up to the 40s, but 3.8 stars now. It's 24 views, 25, but it'll go back up. I'm not too worried about it. It'll be fine. Let me drop this in chat. Especially when book 2 comes out, it'll go up really high. People just are haters sometimes because it's a re-release. But I think it's really great, and most people do too. Go ahead. Talk about.
Have we met these people from the Shadow Press?
No. Okay.
Okay.
You're thinking of a different one, and there's a controversy there that they think it's them, but it's not them. It's them, but it's not them.
But they also bring with Shadow, don't they?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's when you were talking. I was like, "What the fuck is going on right now?"
I was about to drop the hammer. Drop the proverbial verbal hammer. Verbal hammer.
All right, let's talk some shit. After you've done, let's. So, what are they? Are they stealing people or are they?
Let me find the post, my friend. All right, all my books is in the chat. You want to show your Royal Road right quick? How's it going in there?
It's gone up to the thousands. Like it was 1,018 something like that.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, let me get the. So I don't know what happened. Like the start, like literally Monday, it was in close to 3,000, and all of a sudden it's jumped to 1,897. So I don't know if
that means people are reading it, man.
Yeah, but I don't know if someone's blown it up on social media or something or what. But yeah,
that's possible. I mean, is it ranked? Is there a ranking?
That's the rank. The 1,897. Like 1,
that's the ranking.
Yeah, that's the ranking.
Oh yeah, bro, kick ass.
So yeah, because the like I said, the ranking on Monday was like close to 3K, and all of a sudden on Tuesday it's just jumped. So I'm not too sure what's going on, but
people are reading it. Maybe just good reviews. People are reading it. Yeah, everybody, check out the Story of Gods books. Book 2.
Yeah, book 2's up there.
Yeah, book 2's up there. Book 1's on Amazon. We posted in the chat. Check it out. I stopped posting on Royal Road for a minute until I get this next book going further.
Okay.
Let me pull up Facebook.
Okay. Oh.
Hey, want to talk about something racist real quick?
Yeah, sure. What a segue. Go on.
Hey, so CPT, are you familiar with CPT?
No idea what that is.
Color people time? What's so funny, bro? What's so funny? Have you never heard this before?
I'm not kidding. Oh shit! All right. So color people. Yeah, let's go. Go on then. Go on.
So I was looking at Facebook there. It just reminded me. You were like 5 minutes, half hour later. Dom shows up. So we're supposed to start this podcast at like 1, and Dom's like 5 minutes. I was like, sweet. And so I go do some things, blah blah blah, and I come out, and Dom's like, hey, I'm ready. 1:30. And that's why I was like, hey man, you familiar with this concept called CPT?
Hence, I was not. To be honestly, when you messaged me, I was in the bath relaxing.
He's jerking it.
You don't jerk it in the bath. I'm not some heathen.
Aren't you though? Aren't you?
Now, listen. I will admit this freely. I'm a right bath bitch. You need the right ambience. You need bubbles. You need to feel good about yourself in the bath, Gabe. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You can give me all the skeptical hippo, raised eyebrows you want, motherfucker. It feels great.
The specific individuals who founded the indie publisher Shadowlight Press are not publicly named on their website, which describes the company as a family-run, author-focused indie house and team of eclectic authors. However, the individual behind...
Pause. I almost thought you said autistic instead of eclectic. Oh my God.
Words. Some words mean the same potato, Mo. Potato, man, However, the individual behind the publisher has been the subject of recent discussions and statements, particularly regarding the controversial contract clauses. The person in charge is referred to by authors and industry observers sometimes by the name of Victoria, as a primary content, though her full name or title may not be consistently used in public forums. Here is where the controversy is that you're thinking about. It's important to note that Shadowlight Press is a different entity from the similarly named Shadow Alley Press, which was started by author James Hunter in 2015. This is a different company, not the one that is subject of.
But Shadowlight Press rings a bell for some reason. I don't know if I heard it in Denver or where I heard it from.
Shadow Alley?
No, Shadowlight.
There was a thing they were going around, like throwing texts and emails out through Facebook and stuff, offering everybody contracts and trying to pick up their books and publish them for them.
Mm.
And their contracts were like, even then, what I think has happened, and there's been like 5 to 10 of those companies. I don't remember exactly. I have to say 5 to 10 because, shit, my cat just dropped a deuce. Oh. So bad. Oh, on the side note, Tyler said hi. He said, hopes your lesbian partner, Dom, is okay and her vagina stops hurting.
Little bitch, Tyler. Oh.
So what I think is there's been a few different publishers, fly-by-night publishers I've seen on the things, different names. And
there's fucking loads.
Yeah. The few that I've seen they've gotten into the space and gotten people to sign up.
Yeah.
And I think they're a lot of the same people and they all just, change the names and redo the websites.
Yeah, the loads.
Yeah. So
there's loads of these.
Here's what's going on in the game lit world today. Guess what's number 1?
Of course.
Jeez, that cat stinks so bad. Ugh. I gotta put the air on. Oof.
Stinky shit.
So bad. Okay. 1 and 2. SD McChick is one of those that may or not be a part of that thing going on that's upset, and they have the number 30 book out there.
What, Shadowlight Press?
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of that guy.
Well, he's got number 3 right now, or she, or they, or them. I don't know who this is. Comedian L. Never. Comedian OL.
Fucking
I don't know what this is. Zogarth, there you go. There's your boy. Hey, well, how's what book are you on?
I've got to admit right now, I had to DNF it. I did not finish. I did not even. Book 1 just was not for me.
Book 1, you DNF'd?
Yeah, it was not for me. I was like 30 minutes in. He obviously has his readers. He had his crowd. He's killing it. Good to him, whoever that he might be. Just not my book.
Yeah. Right on.
What book I am loving though is Jake's Magical Market.
Are you on book 2? What book are you on?
Still book 1, like 80%. It's a big book, but yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty good. Big
banger of a book.
Yeah, it's hard with them words that have more than 5 letters in them.
Oh yeah, that is true.
So. No, but right now, look, here's. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, Atticus is killing it as always.
Yeah, Atticus, he's killing it as usual. Jonathan Brooks, I see him up there a lot. He's pretty prolific. He puts a lot of books out. And here, him and Sean Oswald, they put books out almost every month.
They do.
And Sean posted in the guild. He's making decent. He's doing really
Yeah,
well.
no, he's seven
This
figures.
is a newcomer I've seen here pop in. This Miles English guy. I don't know if he may be an author of something else or if he's brand new, but I guess he's brand. I guess these two are his series.
Yeah.
His books are doing quite well. Well, actually, wait, 1, 2, yeah. I mean, I saw his stuff popping off in somewhere, but
Okay.
yeah, good for him.
Miles
It's good
English.
to see some people doing good. I don't know if that's like pen names or whatnot. It just sounds like a pen name.
Miles English.
It also sounds like somebody we may have met in Denver, but
Probably.
Jay Krause, they're doing good in there. Spellweaver, I saw this. Overzealous, that's another Athon book. Boy. Yeah, nothing crazy, nothing new that's crazy. There's Seth killing it. Good job, Seth. New Beware Chicken, I like these books. So yeah, I don't really have too much shit to talk, I don't think. Hey, what's this? Hey, what's that one that you hate?
What one?
I don't know, isn't there one that you dislike a lot? You're like your nemesis. Where's your nemesis at? What's the name of
a bit. No, Merchant Crab. No,
Merchant Crab. Where's Merchant Crab at?
Hoist, like he whipped my ass. Like I was Jake Paul and he was Anthony Joshua.
Well, he's not in the top 100 anymore.
Nothing but love. It was just another book to go. To be fair,
Host.
I bought it.
Host.
Yeah, Host. Even HOST. I've even bought the book. Merchant Crab. Just Merchant Crab. Just try Merchant Crab then. Yeah, I've even bought the book.
146. There you go. Hey, you got 0.1 higher than this guy, but he's doing pretty well. 146.
Really well. Yeah, see,
doing pretty well. Good job,
well.
Merchant Crab.
Good job, my friend. Good job.
Good deal.
And did you
read it yet?
Not yet. I've bought it. Not yet. And I think he's killing it on Royal Road as well.
Right.
That's
on.
Where. So yeah.
Kick ass. Good for him. I like to see. I think this is. Anyway, I don't really have too much shit I think left to talk unless there's something that you would enjoy discussing.
No, let's we can get into the story. I don't know how good it will be. Like I said, I'm under the weather, but let's.
Well, are we talking? Are we back in?
Yeah, Caucasia.
With
it's all good. Yeah, it's easier because we really fucking know what's going on in Caucasia.
Is it easier?
It is. That's fine. All right, you ready?
No, let me think.
The fuck?
Well, I'm just getting myself prepared, man.
Okay. It is a podcast. We do need to talk.
I'm ready. Wait. Well, we've been shooting the shit for a little bit, and talking some smack. You're sick, I've heard, so I'm just, let me prepare to run the majority of the speaking.
No, fine. I've got it. All right.
Oh yeah, you got it. You ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Welcome to another Story Forge podcast with your host Dominique Mondesir and Gabriel Rathweg. Today we are back in the wonderful, illustrious, woman-sharing world of Caucasia. We are with our main character, Jason Jaggernaut, who is slightly special. We won't tell you how or why, but he just is. He wants to be a wizard of the highest order, a wizard of one of the great schools based in the capital of Caucasia, a school that will teach him magic. Jason wants it so bad that he trusts a man in the woods after he shits himself. You heard that correctly. After he defecates all over himself, his bullies, and everyone else. Said man who turned out to be Asian, i.e. a kung fu master, escorted him through the wilderness whereabouts they came upon a pack of hungry wolves. In a wild desperation, Jason fought the wolves off while his master, can't remember the master's name now, while his master leaves him to die. In a fit of rage, panic, and fear, Jason emits a powerful energy blast from his mouth, taking out all the wolves in a mile radius around him. He finds said teacher of magical school who was going to induct him into the school. And what does he find? That the teacher was a liar, was nothing but a janitor, a low down dog. In a fit of rage, Jason kills him, walks out of the tavern, and proceeds to make his way towards Caucasia. What will he find in the wilderness? Only time will tell. Are we ready?
Oh, we're ready for episode.
Turn up the music. I can't quite hear it.
Tell me when to stop.
All right, just a smidge.
I can
just
turn
a
it
touch.
up. I can turn it up.
A little bit more. A little bit more.
Wait a minute. I just turned it up a lot. Give it a second. A little bit more.
And one more. I need the epicness today, Gabe.
How's that?
I can't. Hold on. Yeah, it's very faint. There you go. There we go.
It's so loud.
All right, bring it back. Bring it back.
So loud.
All right.
Hey, do you have your settings down? What's your settings at on your headphone? Do you have your volume?
Yeah, my settings, I can hear you really clear.
No, but do you have your computer volume set up?
Yeah, I can hear you clear and loud. It's just the background music, but it doesn't matter. All right.
Let me I'll turn it up a little bit. And I'll turn it
we
down
are back.
on my...
Jason.
Can you hear that?
Oh yeah, perfect. Jason, covered in blood, guts.
Wait.
Bit of
what episode?
I have no idea. What episode is this?
This is episode 34 of the Story Forge podcast. Episode 34. And so it begins with Jason Jr. What's his last name?
Jackanoff.
J, Triple J, the slightly autistic metalworker wannabe wizard. There you go.
Thank you. Triple J, the big J, found himself walking through the woods once again. He was sick and tired of the damn motherfucking woods. He had left home with nothing but the shirt on his back and the shit-stained trousers covering his bottom half. Coming across said teacher, who he thought was a teacher, was nothing but a janitor. In an act of rage, which Jason still couldn't believe, he'd killed the man. It was... as the thoughts again and again replayed through his mind, how he battered the man with his own beer mug until nothing was left but the bone showing through his skin. Jason heaved an bending over, he threw up. It was his third time, and although nothing but bile and stomach acid came up, he still couldn't stop retching. Wiping his mouth, he stood up. He killed the man. He'd killed the man. As the words again and again repeated itself, Jason tried to justify his actions. It was self-defense. It was
not that big of a deal. As a matter of fact, I didn't feel anything bad at all. Actually, As I got a hold and my stomach and my nausea went away, I stood upright, and stared down at the bloody mess that was the lying fake master turned janitor in front of me. Yeah, I killed him. And I should feel terrible. There should be a part of me that just is wallowing in self-pity and fear at the horrible thing I had done. But that son of a bitch lied, and he left me to die. And you know what? He deserved to die. Yeah. I looked around the tavern, and the entire room was looking back at me.
Pause. We were when we started walking through the woods. Now we're back in the tavern. All right.
No. We killed him. You killed him. Remember, we killed him.
Yeah, but we had left the tavern.
Oh, we did. Is that how? I thought you said you were looking. You had.
No. I'm walking. All right. This is
okay.
flashback.
Oh, wait. Yeah. My mind went back to just a few hours earlier, before I'd continued my trek to Caucasia's magical academy. Right after I'd smashed the man's head in, I looked around the tavern as if daring someone to say anything. Everyone just looked back at me, their faces indifferent. A few seconds later, the music kicked back in.
Faces indifferent, and also a hint of glee as they watched. These people liked to watch.
As the music kicked back in, I turned back to the dead, fake martial arts master. Just then, a finger tapped me on the shoulder. I spun around quickly, only to see the barmaid, a buxom, big-butted, beautiful from the neck down, but her face, bar lass, who was grinning at me with a brown, gap-toothed smile across her pimply, cabbage patch-cheeked face. Mister, would you like something to drink? Milk. Cold milk. Now get out of here, Bucktooth, before I split your teeth even wider.
What is going on?
As soon as the gap-toothed girl gallivanted away, her cloven-footed pop clattering away, sounding out behind me, I turned my attention back to the dead janitor, and bent down and began undressing the stupid SOB. A plan had been formulating inside my mind, and it was just crazy enough to work. That was why, an hour later, I was wearing blood-stained clothing that was 2 sizes too large for me, and stumbling through the dark of night and cold snow to get to the object of my fantasies, my dreams. I was going to be, at least somehow, attending the Magical Academy of Caucasia.
Night was still in its full swing. As I tried not to trip over the trousers that I wore, that I had secured with nothing but chicken wire. Walking.
Chicken wire?
Chicken wire? Chicken.
Oh.
Walking. I was still fearful of another attack from wolves, but I no longer cared. It was more efficient to walk during the night because As the reasons, as I listed the reasons in my head, numbered in alphabetical order, I knew that I was making the right sound decision. A decision that would allow me to get to my destination in record time. The sun, after many hours trekking, the sun slowly rose up, and in the distance, I saw a farmhouse, sorry. Chickens roosted as the sun rose. And I could hear sounds of a family stirring in the building. A beautiful, low squat, single story home with a chimney in the middle with white picket fence, and at its either side of it, one side cattle, the other side vegetables and other produce that they could sell. I knew that in the state I was, they wouldn't help me unless I came up with a good story. Clutching my side and exaggerating my distress, shallow breathing, one leg trilling after the other, I slowly walked up to the door and knocked.
I did the universal knock that meant I was harmless and seeking shelter, and I stepped back, waiting for the door to open. The seconds passed by, turning into minutes, and no one answered. I could hear rustling behind the door, and I could hear muffled voices as well, but still nobody came. Okay, I whispered to myself. I stepped back up, still clutching my side, and rapped on the door again. Then stepped back. Again, more rustling, hushed voices, and still no answer. Hello, I called out. Hello, my name is Jared Jackoff Jerkington III. JJJ. What's his name? Jared. Jason. My name's Triple J. I am hurt and looking for succor and shelter. Lo, the house, I called. Again I waited, till more hushed voices and sounds of movement. Well, this was getting nowhere, and the sun was now fully up in the sky. I'd been walking all night. I was exhausted and hungry, and my patience was pretty much worn thin. My clothes were stiff with the blood, brain matter, and bits of gore from the recently deceased janitor, and I'd had about enough of acting polite. I stopped clutching my side and decided to take matters into my own hand. I looked around the area of the tiny, rustic farmhouse and found two objects that might be able to assist me in my next endeavor. One was a small hatchet sitting on a block of wood next to a pile of recently chopped firewood. The other was a 4.5-foot long mallet leaning against a fence post that was currently under repair. I began to whistle softly as I made my way first over to the hatchet and then the mallet. Gonna chop and bash something in the head today, as I started singing as I whistled. Quickly, I headed back to the front door of the abode with mallet in one hand and hatchet in the other. I decided that I'd give whoever was inside one more chance to open the door. And I rapped on it one more time with the head of the mallet, a bit more forcefully than before, the pounding more of a booming smash than a kind rap. This time, the shuffling inside was completely audible, and the voices were no longer hushed. "We don't want anything! We have nothing for you! Get away!" A high-pitched, I assume man's voice sounded out from inside, quickly followed by a much more feminine tone. "He's right! We have nothing for you, governor!"
I took a deep breath as I lifted the mallet once more and, a bit more forcefully this time, smashed it against the door. "Listen," said the soft, feminine, but manly voice. "Listen. I ain't sharing my wife with no one again. Those days are done. Those days are over. I won't do it. I won't watch anymore."
"Oh dear, just one more time. It won't hurt anything. Just one more time, dear."
"It'll hurt my pride as a man." Confused.
But dear, you know it doesn't work anymore. Dear, you know it doesn't work.
Confused at the conversation in general, I tried to connect the dots as to what they were talking about. Why would I want his wife? Why would she not? Why would she be eager to participate in whatever this activity was? As the thoughts went round and round in my head, I had had enough. Whistling and dragging the mallet behind me, leaving a trail in the dirt, I picked up the hatchet and walked towards the door. "Listen, whoever's inside, I'm going to say this once. I'm going to say this once only. I'm friendly, but I'm also tired. I need food, shelter, and to get to my mission on record time, I need your assistance, willingly or not. So, you have two choices. Choice A, you can open the door. We can all have a jolly good time. I promise I will not harm anyone. All I want is food and shelter and maybe a bit of rest. Option 2 is I break down this door and I take what I want."
"Oh, please choose option 2.
Silence came behind the door as a voice tried to speak out, but it sounded like someone had clamped their hand over an offending mouth. I counted down to 10 to just be as precise as I could. And as I got to 1,
I decided to say screw it and ran forward. 1, just as the door began to creak open. But I was already in motion, the hatchet swinging, the door opening, and whack! With a meaty thud and a belabored the hatchet slammed into the forehead of the owner of the person who just recently opened the door. But I opened the door, he stuttered as blood began to fountain out the top of his head, and his body crashed to the ground. Behind him, I saw a
plump woman,
large, husky woman of obvious Scandinavian descent, with skin the color of fresh cream and eyes as green as the fresh grass. Unfortunately, her figure was that of a prized winning sow, and her screams of fear due to the slight miscalculation of time where my hatchet ended the life of her, I assumed, husband, sounded too much like the oinks of a pig for me to take any perverse satisfaction of the view in front of me. I decided the order of the day was to end the screaming as quickly as possible. I turned around, stomped back out of the cottage, retrieved the mallet, and entered, kicking the door behind me close while whistling while I worked. And smashed the mallet over and over again until the oinks stopped. Eventually, all was silence. Now I could rest.
I woke up sometime later to the faint smell of body odor. I slowly
And
opened.
shit.
I slowly opened. I looked to my left and saw two dismantled corpses. Oh, that was correct. I had to take matters into my own hands to prevail in my mission. Was it right? Was it justified? Maybe not. But in my eyes, I had given them enough time, pre warning, and like it or not, they did not listen. So this was the correct course and correct action. Getting up, stretching, with stomach full, I looked over to my drying clothes and slowly felt them dry. Put them on. I did a little whistle as I ransacked their building to see what I could find that was of value to me. Pocketing a sack full of coins and a bag of food, canned food, and other items that would nourish me. I walked out the door with a whistle and a step in my stride.
Spring in my step, and
Yeah,
whistle.
what? Days passed one after the other as I kept on walking, kept on until I saw what could only be slaves shackled together, grim looking, dirty, and even from this distance, smelling to high heaven like pigs in shit. I saw families, women, and a few of the elderly men shackled two by two, walking with two slave masters in front and four behind, cracking the whip. It wasn't long until they noticed me and I noticed them. Whoa there, said the lead, I presume, slave master, on his high, mighty steed, a horse black in color as the night was long. Oi, boy, where are you going? I pointed to myself, and him and the men exchanged a look like I was the one who was stupid.
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me?
Yes, boy.
Wait a minute. You must be talking to me because there's nobody else around. Can I help you with anything, slave driver? The man on his horse blinked and seemed taken aback. Did you just call me a slave driver? I looked up at the man and nodded as if he was an idiot and if there was anything else I could call him. Yes. I, sir, am not a slave driver. I am a legitimate merchant, and these are my trade goods, purchased legally from the city of Sodom, and I am on the normal trade route to the city of Gomorrah. You take that back, calling me a slave driver. Men!
Gamora, which way to Caucasia?
Caucasia? Are you a wizard? Men, surround him! The slave driver shied his horse, yanked his reins, and pulled his horse back as his men jumped off the caravan and surrounded me. Suddenly, it went from a slightly disagreeable encounter to an extremely dangerous one. The
Boy, you may not know, but magical slaves are highly valuable. And you, judging by those robes, are not valuable. You are not wanted by anyone. You're not needed by anyone. Which means, boy, that you are someone's garbage. And you know what they say about garbage? Jason, I looked, nodded my head, confused. Someone's garbage is another man's treasure. And you, my boy,
are gonna be my treasure. Take him alive, boys!
Oh, whoa, hold up!
The men surrounding me leaped forward, piling on top of me, one after the other, hitting me with punches and kicks. Punches.
I'm not magical! I'm a janitor!
I tried to scream, my calls muffled and unheard over the plethora of male bodies that covered me like a porn star in a bukkake contest. Yet, I still flailed and tried, even after blow and kick after kick hit my already battered and beat body. But even as I struggled and felt the energy and strength leave my body, there it was again. That feeling welled up inside of me. That feeling of power. I didn't know how it came, but I could recognize it when it did.
Oh, no, you don't, you little shit! Cuff him! Put the anti-magic cuffs and chains on him! I could feel the magic stirring, but clank, clank. What the? As before, when I fought the bullies at the creek, as before, when I destroyed the wolves during the night, I could feel the magic. It stirred. It wanted to come out. It wanted to be my protector once again. But as the clamps, rune-inscribed clamps, secured and fastened around my neck and my wrist and ankles, it faded. I tried for my might to get it back. I tried. I screamed. I thrusted. I fought. But all I heard were the laughs of the slave master. Boy, boy, boy. Have no one ever told you about anti-cuffs, anti-metal? It's what the Alpha Nation use against Caucasia. The Alpha Nation. Strong, noble. Fucking their wives all night. Men. The Alpha Nation. With swords and axes. Inscribed by runes. Wage war time and time again against the scrawny little boys of Caucasia.
And those cuffs and foot restraints are just the beginning, little boy. The slave master hissed as he bent over me, pulling something from his pocket. A sparkling metal ball gag, inscribed with glittering, spidery words that seemed to ebb and flow in front of my eyes and emit a mind-shying energy that immediately caused me fear. I tried to get back. I tried to squirm. I tried to get away, but the men had beaten me too hard and held me too tight. My hands were cuffed. My feet were cuffed. And now this son of a bitch was stuffing my mouth with a ball gag. As if the humiliation couldn't get any worse, the slave master continued, mocking me. That's right, little boy. The cuffs were invented by the Alpha Nation to destroy the little bitch-ass mages of Caucasia. The cuffs hamper, dismiss, and destroy your ability to make magic with your hands. The feet cuffs negate your ability to put magic into your feet and use them for anything. And then the final piece de resistance created by the Alpha Nation, the magic nullifying ball gag. With these 3 items in place, your body is prohibited from creating magic with your mouth, your hands, and your feet. What are you gonna do now, little boy? What are you gonna do now? The slave master laughed, the men around him joining with him, and I just laid there, squirming and straining with every fiber of my being, feeling the magic leave my body, leave my feet, leave my hands, leave my head, retreating and going away until, wait a second, I stopped squirming. He was right. The magic did leave the places that were restrained with the Alpha's magical locks, but there were no locks over my core. There were no locks at the center of my power. I could feel the magic constricting into my core, feel it roiling around my nuts to my navel. The power wasn't gone. The magic was still there. It was just in a different place. I still had it. I could still. The slave driver cackled and cackled, then began gesturing to the men, who leaned in forward and began kicking me for one more round of fuck yous. But it was I who had the last laugh. I began chuckling and giggling maniacally, even as the men stomped me. The seconds ticked by, and one after the other, the guardsmen stopped, looking at each other, bewildered, no longer laughing, no longer kicking, as I lay there, a huddled mess, bleeding, bruised, battered, and broken physically, but still laughing, chuckling, body shaking and convulsing as I hysterically laughed and laughed. The guardsmen now were completely distraught. Even the slave master was looking around bewildered and giving me a disgusted look, as if he couldn't believe that I could still even breathe, let alone laugh. This terrible, horrid laugh. And then my center started to glow. The magic started to take effect. I could feel it. I could feel my body begin to pulsate with the magical power. This shouldn't be possible. You're covered with the restraints. How is it? How is he? The slave master stuttered, looking around him at his guardsmen, who were giving the slave master and me terrified looks, back and forth, no one knowing what to do as the power pulsed and grew and grew. Suddenly, the slave master screamed, "Kill him!" And the guardsmen, given an order, no longer hesitated, drew their swords, and struck in to end my life. But it was too late. The power had built. And it was time to explode. From the fetal position, my knees in the ground, my arms hugged to my chest, and my ass facing up to the world, the magic rocketed out of me. A cloud of explosive gas, charged with extreme magical power, shot out at a force strong enough to hit all the guardsmen around me with a concussive blast of wind, knocking them to the ground, knocking them unconscious to the ground, one after the other like bowling pins. Only the slave master survived the blast and retained his consciousness, but he too was knocked to the ground. But whether that was a good or a bad thing had yet to be determined, as the gas not only was charged with magical force, but magical scent as well.
I looked around, crawled up to my hands and knees, and shuffled towards the slave master. He was out for the count. Hands secured in front of me. I looked for the keys but couldn't find them. Until the sound of jingling came my way. Turning my head, I saw a woman of fine beauty, hair raven in color. She held the keys out in front of me, and as I made my way towards it, she snatched them away and looked at me in the eye. "If you want these," she said, "you must do me a great service." I tried to speak, but again, ball gag. She nodded and gestured for me to turn around. She unclasped the ball gag from her mouth and finally threw I worked my mouth back and forth. "What would you have me do?" I asked. She looked behind her as the other slaves shook their heads in fear, but her will was defiant. "You will only get these and will only gain freedom if you come with me on our mission. Our mission of great stakes, our mission of great peril." "Where are you going?" "Caucasia," she said. I smiled. "Well, doing the calculations in my head, as long as we're going the same way, you should not impede my journey. What would you have me do?" Her smile grew wider. "The only thing that matters, slaying the king and taking back our country. Are you in, boy, or are you out?" Oh!
End episode 34 of the Story Forge
Forge
podcast.
podcast.
Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew, pew. Hey, man.
Oh, God. God
Great.
damn.
Great freaking episode, son.
God damn. That was tough for me. I was struggling at the end.
I could tell a little bit. That's why I was
Yeah.
like, all right, let me run point for a little bit.
I was struggling.
Bro,
It's weird. The longer we do this, the more I can tell which way you're going. As soon as you start, it's like, it's gonna go to arse.
I could tell you when I could see when I did what did I do when I wore the janitor's clothing. You went, got it. You know, I was like, I know where you're going. I was like, oh yeah, you know where I'm going with this.
Got it.
I think we know where this story is going to lead. Yeah, man, that was a good one. It's. I don't want to say it gets easier, but it does get easier. I feel like now we should. First of all, great job, but as usual.
You too. Great job.
I've been thinking about some things that I want to throw at you now that we're at the end. I don't know how much time you got, but
not a lot. But go on.
I was thinking if we throw some things in there, not rules per se, but maybe some like caveats or things that we can do in. So if we have like other people on the podcast, be like, hey, check it out. You only got to talk for this long, and then you can toss it back, or you know, because we do the finger thing and we do the thing.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes total sense.
I was looking. There's some podcasts going on in the lit RPG space I've seen, but maybe we could invite some other authors on in a little bit and see how it goes with a 3-person kind of dynamic. Not often, but occasionally, and see what goes on.
Makes sense. Like once a month or something like that.
No, once every couple months, or if we meet somebody cool, or somebody's got a book release coming out, something interesting. Because that's another avenue too, is people pimping their books, while talking about, that could be an interesting thing too.
Cool. And hopefully
writers helping writers,
Yeah,
authors
hopefully return the favor and pimp ourselves out. Yeah, nice.
No, just do it altruistically, man. Rising tide floats all ships. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really need anything in return. Just people would not be a douchebag. That'd be cool. Oh, I forgot to go live on Instagram. Sorry, Instagram.
I was gonna say, no, it's altruistic, but I'm more thinking it from a network point of view. I know you wanted to do that. You want to do the whole author secret thing.
I only want to bring in authors that we like and respect and enjoy their work. I don't want to bring in a bunch of K fucks,
100% agree, my friend.
I'm
done. Let's talk to some whoever you have in mind. Let's do it.
I don't have anybody in mind yet. It's just a thought I have. I always random thoughts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's just do it. Let's whoever you want to bring in, let's bring them in.
We'll see. We'll talk about it. I don't really have anybody in mind, honestly.
Okay.
I thought you might, actually. I figured you have all these friends over there. You're part of all these Facebook groups and social media groups. And WhatsApp,
like
gangs
I said,
and secret, society fuck things and, the pedophile stuff.
Slowly withdrawing myself from that. And I don't know anyone who does a podcast like us, but even will be able to gel like
no, I know it would be awkward. It'll be funny. It'll be funny and awkward. It has to be somebody who is okay with looking foolish and having fun.
Yes, and that's the thing.
The hard thing.
That's the hard part. Yeah.
All right, why don't you get some rest, man? I know you're tired. Everybody, thank you. Do you have anything that you want to talk about?
No, brother. No. It was good. It was cool. I didn't think it was going to go so well, to be fair. I was like, oh, I'm so fucked.
Bro, I knew it was going to go great. Because you're amazing, and I'm amazing, and we're fucking amazing. And when you're amazing, things go amazing.
Was anyone watching today?
Yeah, quite a few people.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hello, people who are watching.
Not anymore, but before. Oh. Yeah, you're too a little late, but
okay.
Hey, get some rest. You're sick. Everybody buy Dom's books, buy my books. Links are in the chat.
Buy Gabe's books. Thank you.
And I never say this, but don't be a dick. And if you watch this whole podcast or you see some of these shorts, I guess like and subscribe. We hit 100.
100 what?
Subscribers. 99 subscribers. We hit 100 soon. That's kind of cool on YouTube, right? No, we have one more.
Okay.
One more will be at 100. But I think that's kind of cool. I don't ever say that, but I was thinking, you ever watch PBD podcast? Patrick Bet David?
Very occasionally, yes.
He always does. Hey, if you found value from this podcast, like and subscribe, okay? Fuck that shit. Hey, if you listen to this shit, just throw a solid. It's free. Subscribe. Don't be a dick. Like and subscribe. Don't be a dick. If you're a dick, you be a dick to watch this and not just subscribe and like just to be nice. Just don't be a dick. Don't be a fucking dick. Only dicks wouldn't like and subscribe. Take it to the bank.
Okay.
Yes! Episode 34! Don't be a dick. Like and subscribe. Peace.
Peace.